Facebook. What
Hi,
up?
Facebook.
Let me go
Hi,
on Facebook and
YouTube.
look. Peace. Peace and love, everybody. This is
Yes.
the Divine Goddess Collective
Yes.
live.
What's up? This
Okay, I
vibration
see
is so
us.
high, and we're not even in the same place. I still love it.
Okay, I see us. I had to go live on my other phone to make sure we are there, and we are there. So, peace and love, everybody. I am Ruby D, the 1111 Goddess, and of course, this is my Facebook page. And with me, I have Ra, um, the Green Lady, and we also have Vega Lyra. And tonight we will be discussing the Divine Goddess Collective. So, of course, if you have any questions, any comments, or anything like that, make sure you comment below, and we will definitely answer your questions. So, real quick, we're going to do some short introductions first. Oh, let me go ahead and apologize for being late. We had some technical difficulties, and we went ahead and went live on Instagram first so we could go ahead and get that done. And now we are on Facebook, and here we are. So, I am Ruby D. This is my page, and um, the Divine Goddess Collective is a who phone is that?
That's fine. I was just making sure we was on live well
Oh,
on Facebook. Sorry.
okay. Okay, and the Divine Goddess Collective is us three collectively coming together to share our information, expertise, resources, and whatever it is that we have or feel led to have to help you and others that are on their divine healing journey to help you move further in that journey as far as evolving and growing and changing and hopefully making that journey just a little bit easier for you. And I'll do that through teaching about the chakras, talking about energy and emotional wellness, talking about breath work, protection, also discussing um, any information regarding those things. We'll do some meditation, we'll do breathing exercises, we'll do a lot of stuff when it comes to actually doing the work and tools that'll help you that are within yourself, not going outside of yourself, but utilizing what you already have within you to aid you in this transition because you won't always have those outside things to help you. So that is my contribution to the Divine Goddess Collective. So I'm going to go ahead and let Ra introduce herself. And then after Ra, then we're going to let Vega do her thing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Maya Ra. I am a spiritual intuitive reader and counselor. I'm into all things spiritual, metaphysical. Um, what I contribute to the group is the knowledge that I have within me, spiritually and intuitively, to give to our tribe. One of the things that we initiated within the group was working from a heart chakra space and above. So that means that we're working from a center of being from our heart chakras and being heart centered and moving accordingly through the higher energy bodies and centers because we're in a new age. And when we initially started this group, I just felt like, we need to do something that's new that other people aren't doing. Instead of focusing on, the lower natures, let's, when they go high, we gonna go low. When they go low, we gonna go high. We want to focus on the higher energy centers and just focusing on healing our relationships within ourselves and our relationships, with other people. And this is totally a healing space for goddesses, for those who are in training. Those, some people might not even identify with being a goddess because of, the stigma of thinking that you're a god or a goddess. But this is a place where, you can rev yourself up. You can get yourself in a space where you can identify with the powers that are within your natural birthright. So this is a space of learning. This is a space of growth. This is a space of camaraderie. This is a space of accountability and also creativity. So I'm looking forward to everything that we're going to do with one another.
Yes.
Absolutely, Miss Lyra.
And I am Vega Lyra, the wellness goddess, and I am here to express and share tips and tools on all things wellness related. That would be fitness, that would be parenting, relationships, all of those things. I have a couple fitness videos that I've done. I lost over, well, it's a little over 100 pounds. I'm going to say 102. You're going to give me my 2 pounds. Okay, because I'm still working. So if you're interested in knowing how to balance the spiritual and the physical, you're going to learn that here. You're definitely going to learn that here because we do the work every day and we're not perfect, but we strive to be better every single day. And we know that we're human. We give each other grace, we give ourselves grace. We have the foundation to assist all goddesses, whether you believe you're a goddess or not. You are. I just want to let you know when you woke up this morning, you looked in the mirror and brushed them teeth, you hit that toothpaste, you was a goddess, whether you're vibrating at your highest potential or not. You still have the potential to create healthy boundaries, to work on your physical appearance, to work on your emotional health and wellness. And we're here to give you tools to do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking, Lyra
No,
Vega?
I'm done. That was
Oh,
the end of my
okay.
speech.
Okay, well, thank you too for introducing yourselves to my timeline and to everyone that followed to me. And that's going to be following us soon because we are doing the work that we are supposed to be doing. Now, real quick, of course, this week is our Divine Goddess Week. Woo! Today is
Yes, I'm
spring
so
equinox,
excited.
beginning of spring. And of course, it's the season of growth, the season of new beginnings, and all of that good stuff. So, with Divine Goddess Week, we have several events planned in the metro Atlanta area. So, tomorrow is Divine Goddess Day. So, first thing, we're either green, blue, or purple, of course. We
Yes.
got green raw with the heart chakra, the green lady, and then we got Vega with the blue, the throat chakra, and of course on purple, third eye chakra. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's me. That's me.
And don't
Ooh,
forget the crown. You're a
of
combination
course.
of the
We're
purples.
all we all come together to make the crown chakra.
Period. Period.
And let me stop. But tomorrow we have our karaoke meet and greet at Impulse Lounge and Karaoke in Norcross. So we will be there singing and dancing and having fun and having a good time. And if you're local to the Atlanta metro area, Norcross, come hang out with us. We will be there from 7 until
Absolutely.
10.
Yes.
We said we're
And
gonna throw a little divine twerking in there too, right?
Period.
Did
Because
we
you
say
know,
that,
wherever
Vega?
there's something, I'm going to twerk on it, honey. I'm ready.
we
I'm
gonna
ready.
do that. We gonna have a good
And I
time. We're
Cause
want
gonna
to,
take
y'all been
pictures.
y'all been holding all that energy.
period, twerk it out.
It's
Work it
spring,
out.
y'all. It's spring. The weather is nice. Y'all know y'all ready to go outside. Like go outside, go outside.
Period. And
Y'all
guess
know
what?
y'all ready.
The room, we have a private karaoke room. So it's not like you're going to be singing in front of a million people. It's going to be us. And you don't have to sing if
Absolutely.
you don't want to. Come listen. Come have fun. Come do a sing along. Come get some tacos. It is Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Absolutely. And wait, Vega, I'm trying to share this to your page. But yeah, we have our karaoke meet and greet tomorrow. So be there. And then, like I said, from 7 to 10 at Impulse Lounge and Karaoke. And then on Thursday, we have a private event, which is our Paint and Elevate paint party. And we will be engaging in some color therapy and some grown-up talk, some bonding, connecting, all of that good stuff. Some grown-up stuff, grown-up time.
Period.
And then On Saturday, we are vending at the Melanated Chakras Yoga Conference that will be in Atlanta. Um, and I'll post all of this information as far as the location and times and stuff like that. But we'll definitely be a vendor at that event from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. And then on Sunday we have our bougie brunch where we will be engaging in our love for food and um what is it, connecting and all of that good stuff. So that's everything that we have planned this week for Divine Goddess Week. So make
Woohoo!
sure if you are interested in attending any of those events that you reach out to us for more information. Now,
Yes.
to really get into the nitty-gritty of why we are going live, we are doing a live Q&A because we wanted you all to get to know us as the Divine Goddess Collective, who we are, what it is that we are bringing to this collective, our purpose, and all of that good stuff. So, pretty much how this came to be, a little bit of background. We were having our manifestation box event, and of course, from that event, we came up with, well, let me choose my words carefully. We did not come up with, Ra said, y'all, we should do this. And
We
then
should
me
do
and
this.
Vega
That's
was like,
exactly what she. We
yeah,
should do this.
we should do that. And we was like, y'all, we gonna do that.
We're
And that's
gonna
what
do
we
it.
did.
Okay.
And that's why we are here, because pretty much we all are on a healing journey. Me, I consider myself healed. At this point, I'm growing and evolving still. That's not to say that life does not be lifing, because life do be lifing. But I've just gotten to the point where I am really confident in the way that I respond and react and move forward with those things. Not to say that nobody else does, but we all have a really good grasp on where we are in our journey, no matter what we consider our status and where we are.
And it
So,
doesn't matter. It only matters to you, and you
right,
only need your own progress report. So don't try to put it next to ours. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
But
Ain't
Right.
gonna
it
work.
did say mind your own healing.
Mind your own healing.
Mind your own healing.
Yeah,
That is very
your
important.
healing journey is not the next person's healing journey.
Definitely isn't.
That is yours. And that's why we are here, because even though we are all collectively on a journey, we have our individual journeys, and we are not dictating what each other should be doing on that particular journey.
No,
Yeah.
no, but we have grace, and we tell each other the truth in the most loving way. You know,
Mhm.
it ain't gonna always be something that you want to hear, but it's gonna definitely come from a place of love,
Mhm.
definitely. And I trust these ladies to be able to tell me, not even tell me, but to give me tools spiritually and from the chakra point of view, and even beauty. We have Ruby. She's an esthetician. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just checking our connection, making sure we still good. And we are. But
Do
yeah,
we
she's
have any
absolutely,
questions or anything in the comments yet?
I can't
not
see
yet.
comments. So.
Yeah, we don't have any as of yet, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions or comments or anything, just make sure to put it below and we will get to it. But yeah, with healing multidimensionally, the Divine Goddess Collective is focused on making sure we provide resources on your healing journey when it comes, whether it be emotional, mental, energetically, spiritual, or physical, because in order to heal completely, we have to heal multidimensionally. Because anytime we deal with any type of trauma or go through anything that can be traumatic for us, even though others may not think that it's traumatic, we are not just affected in one way. We are affected in a number of different ways, and we have to learn to address how it affects us in those different ways in order to make sure that if we are truly healing from this thing, that we are truly healing it. I'm not going to say it defeats the purpose, but just imagine if you experience something and it affected you three different ways, but you were not fully aware that it affected you three different ways, and you just focused on this one thing, and you're like, okay, I got it. I'm through this and I'm done with it. But then you experience something and you have to go back, and it's like, oh, the second way. I didn't know I would react that way. I didn't know it was still affecting me in that way. So now you got to go back and do it all over again, but different. You got to heal from how it affected you the second way. So, with the Divine Goddess Collective, that's just us, basically us telling you ahead of time, hey, we've been there, and we just want to let you know that you may want to consider this, so you don't have to backtrack and move forward and backwards, time after time after time. So I'm going to hush my mouth and go ahead and let Ra chime in. And then we're going to let Miss Vega chime in as well.
So what are we talking about? What are we discussing?
We are just discussing like the purpose of the Divine Goddess Collective, um, from your area of expertise.
Got you. Okay. So, like I said before, my area of expertise is all things spiritual, metaphysical. Um, if just for me being in a group, the ladies know that I always hit hit them with the things from spiritual, metaphysical, occult, ancient, you know, ancestral knowledge place. So you'll get the background of certain surface level things from just different aspects of whatever it is that we're talking about. So, Ruby might say something about, chakra system or something about a goddess, and I'll try to have some type of historical or metaphysical or occult background information or reference point to kind of give you something to fall back on, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am a oracle. I'm a psychic. I do spiritual readings. I also do spiritual counseling, and I I often say that I love what I do because um, you're in the driver's seat. It's kind of like the analogy I like to use is driver's ed. You're the person that's in the driver's seat, and sometimes the person is driving really well, and they're gonna pass the test. And other times it's just like, oh my God, I hope I make it out alive with them. But
Right.
I'm there with you.
So true.
So, but you're taking the course. You're in the driver's seat of the journey. I'm just there with you.
Period.
So, um that's that's what I love to do. I'm not going to fight myself. I'm not going to fight my gifts anymore. I'm going to walk in my purpose, and anything else that I'm good at, I'm going to add that to the repertoire. But the main things that I bring to the table is the spiritual aspect, the deep spiritual aspect, the ancestral aspect, the occult aspect, the ancient knowledge that is deep within me, and I know that's deep within all the other ladies within the group as well. Um, what I want people to get out of this tribe is camaraderie more than anything. A lot of us
Absolutely.
have experienced being in trauma bonds, and we
Ooh, yeah.
essentially said that this is not that. We will not trauma bond with you. This is an experience where you will essentially, I feel like you will be forced to grow and forced to move out of these old timelines of being around, toxic femininity, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so we
It
want to
does.
break the stigma that women cannot work together, women cannot enjoy each other's company, women cannot be creative together or build things together, because from which we came, that's where we will return. We were tribal in the beginning, and in the end we will become tribal again. So we're just starting a we're just starting this thing back over, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely, that makes sense because it's necessary. And if you look throughout history, I'm no historian, that's raw, but I know enough to know
You're a
that it
historian.
does indeed take a village.
She said that
It
quick.
does indeed take a village. It takes a village. And we got
You
away
are
from
right.
the village mindset of doing things. Not just that, inside of that village were spiritual leaders. Everybody had a role. Everybody had a role. If your gift is working with the children, then you work with the children. If your gifts were spiritual gifts, you did that. If your gift was cooking and providing healthy meals or hunting for the meals, that was what you offered to the village, and that's what we coming back with.
Right.
Yeah, indigenous way of life, indigenous tribal way of life. And in the past few years, I said this before when we were all together. How many times did I
Can y'all see me?
try to do this with the wrong people? And
Right.
you get upset and you get broken because they don't get it. And then I said to myself, it wasn't for them to get, because they weren't meant to carry out the mission.
Right.
Right.
So when you're in this tribe or when you're in this group, you have to get the mission. It's not just about you, it's about everybody. What can you contribute to this group that's going to help every single person within this community? Because
Right.
these ladies have said several things, and it might just be one-liners, but it's just like, dang, that saved my day, that saved my life, that's something that'll help me carry me through to the next time, to the next time, to the next time. And that's
Right.
what you can look forward through to when you're in the tribe. We always have resources, we always have unconditional love and information for you to use in order for you to go to the next level.
Right. That's absolutely
Absolutely.
right.
Okay, Miss Vega, go ahead and give us your take of what your contribution to the Divine Goddess Collective from your area of expertise, Miss 102 pounds
102. Let
down.
me tell you something. I knew that inside of me was this big old personality, but I could not do all of the things that I wanted to do because my body wasn't allowing me. My energy level
Hmm.
wasn't allowing me. I just felt sluggish all the time.
Wait, 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 wait. I'm sorry. It's just that when you said that, I just automatically thought of how many people are being hindered from doing so much just because.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. I
Go
no,
That's
ahead.
a that's
that is a
facts.
something. That's a something because if I even the smallest thing like going up and down the stairs, let me tell you something. This is a transparent moment. I have my kids running up and down the stairs for me. But
Mm,
now since I lost the weight, like I have the ability to I just feel like, oh, forget it. I'll just go do it real fast. I'm hopping up and down the
Mhm.
stairs. I used to be so winded. You know what I mean? But I did the work and the journey looks different for everybody. My some people do surgery,
mhm.
whether it's the gastric sleeve, whether it's the BBL. I don't subscribe to that, but that's your business. You know what I mean? Especially for young women. After you have a baby, I think y'all don't care about what I think. Anyway, I didn't do that. That wasn't my route. I went to the doctor. I worked on a plan that was specifically given to me by my doctor. Once I accomplished certain milestones, he was like, you know what? I think you're ready. He put me on a study injection shot that I was taking for about 4 months. Actually, no, 4 weeks. It's a week injection. Every week you give yourself an injection. Um, and I didn't go on to the next pack because I wanted to test myself to make sure that I was focused on actually what it took to lose the weight and keep it off and not just losing it to be cute, to fit into this, to fit into that. I wanted to
Mhm.
make sure that this was a lifestyle that I can continue, which is why I worked out, I walked every day. I felt like I ate every day to get myself there. I might as well go outside every day. I walk 2 miles every day. And I just feel like I have that to offer to people because I took time with myself to get it done. I didn't make an unrealistic goal. Like, oh, I'm going to lose weight in like 6 months. Like, that's crazy.
Mm.
And I don't care if nobody don't tell you that. I'm going to tell you. That's crazy. You're not going to lose that weight in 6 months unless you are bodybuilder, you turn into a trainer, you just because
Yeah.
it's a habit that you formed and it's hard to break
Yeah.
because it's an emotional thing as well. It's like, why, how did you get here? And along that healing journey, losing the weight, also after I lost the weight, I had to then deal with my mental health
Mhm.
because it's like, man, I lost the weight, I look good, but I also am still balancing out those I'm overweight insecurities that I
The
still have.
mind and the body not matching yet.
It wasn't
Yeah.
matching. So I had to do a whole nother reevaluation. I came out of that situation a whole different person. A completely different person. I can't wait to do a story time to tell you everything that happened, what my doctor had me on, all of that. But
Mhm.
just know that I did the work. I'm well versed. There are several people who have followed my path that was given to me by my doctor. I referred him to many people in reference to getting a plan to lose weight. You don't just wake up and say, I'm finna lose weight. Like, no, you have to have a plan as to how you're gonna do it.
Right.
So that's what I'm offering: how to eat right, how to interact with your family, your children, your husbands, your boyfriends, just the whole wellness, self care versus pampering. I got you on all those things because you know there's a difference,
Mhm.
It is. It is
a
a
huge
huge
difference.
difference between pampering and actual self-care.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait to get into that
Oh, it's really
conversation.
good.
It's a lot of stuff that we will be discussing within the Divine Goddess Collective and within the Divine Goddess Academy. The Divine Goddess Academy is pretty much our, I definitely do not want to call it a school or
Hmm. Please
anything
don't.
like that, but it's just a place for you to learn.
Well, we
And
look. We gotta tell them why we not gonna call it a school. That's the funny part.
'Cause
girl, go ahead, tell them, Raw. Yeah, only you.
yeah.
Oh, because we don't want to set a level of expectation. Like, oh, you got to be here 4 or 5 days a week, like regular school. It's you're
Right.
doing the work that we're putting up there on your own timeline, and some things may resonate with you, and other things may not.
True. And that's because we all know that everybody healing journey does not look the same. Mind your healing.
Right.
And we don't want you to feel like you have to be in a certain place by a certain time because that only subconsciously sets you up for failure. Because if you say, well, I'm not here by this particular time, then you feel like a failure. You feel like, oh, it's not right. This is not for me. I'm not making any progress on what it is that I'm doing or anything like that. And that's not, we don't want to foster that. And
Yeah.
so within the Divine Goddess Academy, it will be a collection of videos, of resources, information that you can read or listen to or download whenever you feel like it and use it whenever you feel good and ready to use it and not have to worry about, am I doing this at the right time? Should I be doing this
Hmm.
with somebody else? No, do what you need to do on your healing journey in order to make the progress that you need to make. And don't be afraid to ask questions. We're not one of, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say what we are. We are a collective, and within this collective, you are able to ask questions. You are going to get answers. We're not going to shame you. You are able to get valuable information. You are able to fully use the resources that we provide. Like, for example, with me, if you feel like you want to schedule an energy wellness session with me, if you feel like you want to learn more about the chakras or about emotional intelligence or anything like that, definitely reach out to me. I'm not going to shame you if you don't. know what the chakras are if you've never heard of them. Now, if you come at me talking about, oh, the chakras is evil and da 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 da,
Oh no.
I'm gonna set you straight real quick, because what I'm gonna say is, am I evil? Is that what you're saying? Because that sounds like what you're saying, and that's
Period.
not true.
Right.
So I might be straight to the point, but I'm not evil.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know how learning about the chakras and balancing my chakras has helped me on my healing journey, because clearly at this point, I've made a lot of progress on the journey that I'm on.
Right.
And you can definitely ask the people around me. You can ask the people on social media, because you can look at what a person posts and figure out what's going on in their life. Even though they may be like, this don't apply to me. Well, you posted it, so it resonated somewhere. And if you felt
Yeah.
the need to share it, you shared it for some reason.
Yeah.
And if you don't see
And
nothing wrong with it, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But don't ask me no questions about the healing, because I'm only giving information to people who actually want it. Because there are so many people who want and need the information that if you don't desire it and it's not your time, because there is divine timing. And if it's not
yeah,
your time, gather the information, put it away and use it later. But that's not going to be something that I'm going to participate in at that time.
Mm. I
and
like how
that's
y'all
okay.
both said that. We're not in the business of arguing with nobody or trying to prove a point. Cause some people are on that level or on that tip, and that's
Right.
not what this is. Like this is for divine solutions, divine help, divine camaraderie. So
Mm-hmm.
don't, we're not even gonna pull that energy to ourselves where people
Right.
will even have the audacity to come in something that we created and call it evil or wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
because
that's not what this is. That's not our intention. And if that's the energy that you're bringing, then you do
yeah,
not belong here, because that's not us.
Yeah.
yeah,
Guess who it is though?
yeah. I've experienced that before, because some people they're only looking at the surface level of situations, and they look at you like, who are you to say that you're spiritual? Who are you to say that you're a health expert? Who are you to say that you are a this or that? And it's just like you're coming from a place of pure ignorance,
Mm-hmm.
and some of us got something for you.
Right. Absolutely.
Period.
And it's just like, I know, like for me, being able to connect with other women, and especially other women that are okay with referring to themselves as goddesses, that's important for me, because that tells me I can have conversations with them that matter. That tells me that I can have conversations with them that go far beyond just gossiping and talking about other people. Even if we do have a conversation and it involves another person, it's not the type of conversation where it's like, oh, who does she think she is, and da da da, this and this and that. It's more so of, this is the situation and this is how I feel about the situation. Do you think I was fair? Do you think,
It's a
I was
checking.
wrong?
You're checking and balancing
Right,
yourself to make sure that you handle it the best way, because everybody has tools. And if you're in a collective like this, you have so many tools, so many
right.
approaches.
And
I
that's a whole different type of conversation. Go ahead, Ra.
I was gonna say that ever since I was like maybe a teenager, I've handled stuff like that differently. And maybe India can identify with this as being a Taurus, but with stuff like that, I say, does talking about this person make me a better person? And
Mm-hmm.
also, does it make me any money?
Mm.
And if both of the answers is no, then I have no business talking about it.
Yes.
It's like so
See,
cut and
but
dry.
but you heard that. No business. No business. No money. No business. Sorry. It just
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
I
went.
just that I've been
I
like
mind the
that since.
business that pay me,
Yeah, I've been
and I
like
mind
that
my
since
own
I was
healing.
in high school, and I might have maybe one friend in high school was like, They know. Don't talk about nobody to Ra. Don't say nothing about nobody else, because I'm just gonna sit there and look at you like, what do I benefit from knowing that about that person? Like,
Right.
some people
Yeah.
just have a catalog of shit, excuse my language, that they collect just so it can be in their arsenal for when they actually talk to that person.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
oh, I
And
heard this about you, I heard that
yeah.
about you. And the most powerful thing you can say to somebody is, I really don't care. They
Yeah.
be like, what?
What?
Yeah.
I
And
thought you
then
was gone. I
no,
thought.
that's serious. That's real.
I
And in the
don't.
goddess collective, we don't have to do that because our vibration is so high. And what's so important about that is
Right.
that you cannot manifest at a low frequency. That's why
Oh,
it's so
you can
important.
manifest at a low frequency. You
The
just
wrong
manifest a
stuff.
low frequency
Well,
shit.
I'm sorry, I don't understand any of that because I don't need no low stuff. I don't like low stuff, so I don't even know. I
No,
try
I
not
was
to.
just
Right.
saying that that's what people are doing now. They're manifesting low frequency shit because of their mental.
Yeah, and it's very dangerous to do
Very
that
Right.
much so.
because it's a rat race, and you'll keep questioning why is this happening to me, and the answer is you. Um,
Who?
Ooh.
yeah,
Boop, boop.
We did that at the same
the
time.
answer is you. The answer is
Look,
you because if you have low vibrational conversations all day, and this is not the TikTok that went viral about low vibrational plates. Like, no, that's not my business. I don't know what they was eating over there, but I know that if you're having low vibrational conversations, that is not helping you. That, like we talked about earlier, reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be giving off good energy and getting a great high energy back.
Right. And
And
those
everybody don't feel good
conversations.
all day, but that's when you utilize gratitude.
I
Right.
wanted
You
to
can
add.
literally be feeling down and speak to a person and have a great conversation. And by the
Mhm.
time you're done with that conversation, feel so much better.
Absolutely.
I wanted to add on something. Um, we, like we said before, we don't want trauma bonding between us goddesses, right?
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
And what I wanted to say is this is almost going to be like a rehabilitation space for women who have been through things with women where they could not get along. Like,
Yes.
I want women to come into this group and be like, wow,
Trauma
this
bond rehab.
this is trauma by rehab. Like,
Definitely trauma bond. Heavy on
this
the
is,
trauma bond rehab.
Trauma
yeah, this is,
bonders anonymous.
yeah,
Let me stop.
exactly. Because, like we talked about in our private sessions and in our groups, how we experienced hurt from my mothers, hurt from my sisters, hurt from, being church hurt, being in relationships and being hurt. And
Yep.
all of those things have, you know, one thing in common, and it's trust.
That's true.
So we are kind of rehabilitating this trust energy where we can trust one another and we
Yeah.
can move accordingly in that higher vibrational energy with unconditional love, because a lot of times the reason why we can't sustain these groups is because the trust is broken.
Girl, ain't
So,
Period.
that a word?
You just
It's
said a
just
yeah,
whole word.
like,
yeah, it's
and
I
oh,
be
go
so
ahead.
I be so sick of seeing people, you going out with them and you be like, what happened to so and so?
What happened to him?
I said, what happened to so and so? Look,
Yeah.
oh,
What
never mind. I
happened to
ain't even
so and
gonna
so?
say that. I'm
Don't
not
say
gonna
it.
say that.
If
Mm-mm.
they said don't say it, don't you open it.
You said
I'm
that.
not.
What you say?
I said if it told her not to say it, she can't say
And
What?
I'm not. And I'm
it.
not.
And I'm not.
I'm just gonna say that with the Divine Goddess Collective, I am happy to be here. I'm glad to be a part of this. I'm glad to be back to the point where I am ready to share,
Yes.
not only with these ladies, but with you all as well, because when you are doing this type of work and I feel like all of us have to do this type of work to some degree in whatever way it is to do this for us. But for me specifically, and I know for Ra, and I'm pretty sure for Miss Vega, that you can only give so much before you have to pull back.
Mm.
And at a period of time I did pull back. And that's because um I have to protect myself. I have to make sure that when I'm giving, I'm the reason that I'm giving is still intentional, and that the intention is what it needs to be in order for me to give what I need to give. Because if
Right.
I at one point I got to the point where I was just like kind of felt like it was pointless because I was giving the information and I was helping, but the people wasn't ready to do the work. That has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I can do what long as I did my part and gave what I was supposed to give, then that's all I need to do. And now I've learned that, I've grown, I've evolved, and I understand that regardless, I
You
still have
did
to do
what you
my
were
part.
supposed to do.
Right. And that's why I'm glad that I'm here and I'm in a place where I'm now able to do that and I understand better than what I understood before. But even before, that doesn't mean that the information that I gave was any less important or anything like that. It was needed at the time and it's still needed now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think we beat ourselves up sometimes because of the where we were when we were doing what we were doing, but that was a part of the process.
Yeah.
That was a part of the divine process. So that's why I
Exactly.
said, when we that's why they say we live and we learn. And the more you learn yourself, the more that you get into learning other people's nature, picking up on those red flags, those green flags, the better you are able to operate within these communities and within these tribes, because you know what to look for. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, if somebody is giving off a vibration that's not in alignment with yours, you know, you can make a mental note. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know how to move. I know how to, delegate my energy accordingly, because
Exactly.
this is what we're doing. We're learning ourselves, and also we're learning other people. And that don't make them bad people because we're not in alignment with them anymore, but we know what to look for ourselves, if that makes
Correct.
sense.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Because
I didn't
everybody
even
not
have
gonna.
to. I didn't have to caveat. You said that so clearly, girl.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to just lay down like the ground work of this, because we are women. We do have
Hmm.
those tendencies, and I don't want to sugarcoat what happens in these type of situations.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're not
Because
gonna
we
be,
know.
yeah, we're not gonna be running in the field of flowers.
Right. Right. And that's because we were conditioned to interact with each other a certain type of way.
Oh,
And this
yeah.
is unlearning those ways to learn something else. And what happens is you focus on yourself, your journey, your healing, your evolution,
Yeah.
right? And then that
Hmm.
allows you it allows you to govern yourself so that you're not going out here wrecking havoc on other people's lives. And if you don't know where to start, you can actually watch Tab Time, because she said something very powerful at the end. She said, if you ain't having a bad day, I'm gonna paraphrase, don't go and ruin nobody else's day.
I
Oh,
say,
yeah.
yeah.
So
And
those
if
are
you
just simple things that you can do when you're beginning your journey, because you ain't gonna be perfect. You gonna still
mm-mm.
be the hellion that you was when you started for a little while. But you're going to learn how to pull back, how to check
Right.
yourself, and then you'll get better and better. And then you move on to the next thing you need to work on.
Yeah, I
And
I
that's how
love
it
that.
works.
That's accountability 101.
Period.
Yeah.
Tell them about it, raw.
That's how it
Account
works. And that's what
account
we're here for. That's what the Divine Goddess Collective
Look,
is here for.
if my wig is crooked, if I got an eye booger, if I said something that just don't sound right, check a sister. Check,
And I
check,
will.
check, please.
And I
Don't have
will.
In the
don't
most
don't
respectful way.
don't have
First of all,
nobody
my
out here
face
looking
gonna say
crazy.
it.
Her face gonna definitely say it.
I think all of us have that face game.
I
Like,
don't have that face game. I don't be doing that because I will just,
She still be over there. Oh, Polar Tink Tink.
oh, how could I help?
That's when you know something going
I'm
on.
gonna send you an article.
She got
I
that
will send an
church
article.
mother. She got that church mother hug and whisper,
I do.
baby.
Yeah, come here, baby.
Come here. Let's go to the
I
bathroom.
got some old slips at the house. I ain't gonna tell you your dress too short. I'm gonna tell you I got some slips for you.
Not slips.
Slips. She
Can't go
said
out nowhere
slips.
without a slip.
But she said slips.
Yeah, because you need one of what? You
Anyway,
need a white one, a black one, and a beige one. Duh.
girl, you got stockings too, don't you?
Yes, I do. I still wear stockings. Nude or black, and that is it. You know the rules.
Girl, I do not wear stockings and I don't wear slips.
Girl, them Beyonce stockings be making you look like a superstar.
I wear fishnet stockings, not them
You look like you wear
them
fishnets too.
them other ones. I wear tights. I wear either
I
tights or
done see
fishnet.
Ruby in a whole
Ain't no in
fishnet
between.
outfit and bodysuit and
Oh
a
Lord, I didn't even see her.
bunny tail.
That's crazy. Oh, okay,
Yep.
goddess, step outside. Show what you
She
working
don't
with.
play with them fishnets.
Girl, I love me some fishnets and my husband do too.
Oh, period.
He be
Period.
ooh,
Period.
ooh.
Period.
Look, that's another live.
Period. That's a whole
Y'all,
nother live. Because I listen, Mr. Middleton can tell y'all how he gets down. I know.
hey, hey,
Listen,
hey, hey, hey,
follow me
hey.
for those tips and tricks about how your goddess keeps their man.
Beer, 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 beer,
She
beer, beer.
got the ball.
That's what we
Got
should have
the
started
ball.
doing right there. Some
Period.
sound. Clearing out that circular energy.
That's
That
secular,
sacral.
Not secular, circular.
not sacral, secular.
Yeah, she done came
Yeah.
on here.
The mare's bed is
But see,
undefiled.
that's the thing. That's the type of conversations we're gonna have. We're gonna talk about that
So,
because
yes, the marriage bed is undefiled.
look, the tantric energy and all of that stuff, it's part of that. It's part
Period.
of that.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
more for the whole circle, but
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
there, healing over
Listen.
everything. There's
Yes.
a
Absolutely.
place for everything.
She said we gonna leave that for the host.
For the whole circle. I like listen. Rob be laughing at the whole Let me tell you something. Rob, she only
Look, she
manages.
be she be on her whole ish.
No, you is not finna do me
You feel your wish. You be on your healing over everything ish.
privately.
Right. She do.
Privately.
She do.
No,
And
but
it's
you do it
okay.
private. Then
Healing
we gotta
over
do it out loud.
everything.
We gotta do it
Keyword.
out loud. Because
Keyword. Privately.
no, you gotta do it out loud. Because some people don't know where to start. I'm trying to show you.
I start privately. Keyword. In the dark.
Privately.
In the dark.
But we gonna talk about all of that though. We're gonna have
Woo!
those conversations. We're gonna have the conversations that
Y'all got me
matter.
on here blushing like a whole blush.
I can't
Oh,
wait to see y'all at karaoke tomorrow.
I
I think I'm gonna do two songs off top, but not the same. Well, I'm gonna do one of the songs that I always do. Cause I don't.
look, you gotta come out of that. This is the place for you to come out of that. And it's just us in a private room. It
But I
ain't
don't be
like
knowing the words to all the songs. I'm telling you.
They
I'll be
got
making
the
up my
words
own
some
on the
words.
screen.
I'll make up my own words. I'd be like, I did not even know they said that. It's
she
a
will
shocker.
start talking and stop singing.
Oh, I'm like, they said what? That's crazy. Never knew it.
Yeah. But y'all,
Never knew
we're
those
gonna
words.
have such a good time tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Are we wearing some regular jeans with our shirts?
Yes. Well,
Eh,
mine's gonna have holes in it. Are those considered regular jeans?
that's fine.
Mine gonna have rips in them too.
Do I have some with rips in it? I think I packed them up. Yeah,
Is it
those
gonna
are
be
packed
cold
up.
tomorrow? Let's look at the weather.
Yes,
Look
please
at
check
her.
the
Let's look
weather.
at the weather.
Give us the goddess weather report.
I have 61 degrees, but by the time we get to that evening, we're probably gonna be looking at um in the low 50s.
Ooh, child.
So that's
Freezing.
light jacket weather.
Light
Even though
jacket
I'm gonna have
weather.
my hoodie
That's
on.
snowsuit weather. Oh my
Not
god.
snowsuit weather. I'm done with y'all for the evening.
I'm gonna put on my hoodie and still gonna have my shirt on under my hoodie. But yeah, just some jeans and some nice tennis tinted shoes.
or leggings.
Yeah, that'll work too. Well, um,
How you gonna twerk
we're gonna do
in
black
jeans?
leggings. Y'all got black leggings? Yeah, let's do that.
Cause how
T-shirt
am I
and black
twerking in
leggings.
jeans?
My jeans are stretch.
You said we was dancing and throat chakra expressing. I ain't gonna be able to do.
Yeah, we're gonna do some black tights, right? Cause yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna dance. Black dance.
and take some pictures in the corner.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are we bringing a couple of balloons tomorrow? Do I need to get like 3 balloons to put off in the little corner? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Yeah.
Make it look cute and everything. Okay.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
Yeah,
y'all,
we.
we have our karaoke meet and greet, and we gotta go post that some more.
Yeah,
Yes.
But
I'm gonna get off of here so I can go tend to my children. You
yes,
guys.
it's
Yeah.
about that time.
I just got in, so I have to go see where the homework is.
Yeah, and I just
Exactly.
gotta go in here with my husband before he go to sleep because he just get up early in the morning.
Got to
But
go put on your fishnets.
Period. Yes, you do.
Everybody got work. Everybody got divine
I
work to
got
do.
work to do.
thank you all for tuning in to this live with the Divine
We
Goddess
had so much
Collective.
fun.
Yes, we will let you all know the next time we go live again. Make sure that you follow our Divine Goddess Collective Facebook page, which I have put the link in the comments. And happy spring equinox day. Happy beginning of spring.
Yay.
Tomorrow is Divine Goddess Day. So make sure that you wear either a blue, purple, or green shirt
Period.
because it's spring and those are springy colors and they're cute.
Yes, and we have merch. Show them the merch before you get off for line. Get your
Merch.
order your own Divine Goddess shirt.
Wait,
Eh,
this way. Oh, I
yes,
forgot. On this one, it's flipped the other way in. Okay.
I
Yeah.
love it. It's beautiful.
We're gonna
Yes,
be
you
cute
can.
tomorrow. And if you are available tomorrow, make sure you come to our karaoke meet and greet at Impulse Lounge and Karaoke from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. And even if you only drop by to say hi, we still appreciate you. No
Absolutely.
Yes,
trauma bonding, none of that. We are there to have a good time, do some throat chakra work through singing, a little bit of
networking.
twerking, connecting, networking. Definitely have a good time. Like I said, we are in the Atlanta metro area. We will be in Norcross at
Yes.
Impulse Lounge and
Happy
Karaoke, 7
Happy
p.m. to
spring
10 p.m.
equinox, everybody.
Happy spring
Yes,
equinox, and I'm out.
yes.
Later.
It's been beautiful. We will see you next time. Peace.